Introducing to some and reintroducing to others. Speaker, entrepreneur, motivational coach, and author, Sheena Gadine. If you wish to contact her, you can contact her via email at sgadine16@gmail.com, or you can visit her website, www.theladybehindthemask.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Power in Your Voice. And we are here today with the lovely contributing authors to the affirmation of women on a mission. How y'all ladies doing today?
All right.
I'm blessed. How you doing?
That's right.
I'm doing great. I can't complain. So today, this Saturday, we're going to bring y'all some information about the book and how we contribute to it and what made us contribute to it. So first up, can we have, we'll have Dr. Joe. Can you introduce yourself to the world?
Yes. Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Josephine Harris. You can call me Dr. Joe. I am a psychotherapist. I am an international licensed psychotherapist. I'm also a mental health coach where I coach women, particularly military spouses, to find a voice so that they can be heard, so that they can have a fulfillment career. I'm also an international best-selling author as well as an international speaker. I am also one of the Her ambassador with the Herpreneur Network. I am the second vice president as well as the advisory board member, and that's me.
Women of many hats. Next, we have April. Introduce yourself, please.
Hey, I am everybody's favorite #plus size author, April M. Jackson Hunter. I am also the founder of Mercedes Closet Inc., which is a nonprofit geared to empowering LGBTQ survivors of violence like myself. I have teamed up with these beautiful ladies to bring empowerment and to help beautiful women and queens like myself rebuild their lives after trauma.
Yes. Absolutely awesome. Adrienne, can you introduce yourself to the world, please?
Hello, I am Adrienne Brown. I am the homeschool mom of 8. I am also an international speaker. I am a contributing author on in the Affirmation for Women on a Mission. I'm a 6-time author, and my mission is to help the young mom, the new Christian mom, to discern the voice of God so that they can apply it to their lives and not get thrown back and forth like I did when I was a new Christian, a young mom. So that's my mission.
I love it. As y'all can see,
that's truth right there.
That is, Lord, as you can see, there are some awesome women with so many hats and so much information to be able to throw out some gems. So, can y'all tell me what made y'all actually decided to become a part of the project? And we'll start with Adrienne.
Oh, well, that's easy. First of all, I thought it was just such an awesome project, a chance for me to get my message in front of a lot of women at the same time, all at the same time, and to be associated with a lot of many of the beautiful women that are also contributing authors. I thought that it would be the best way, a good way for me for them to know who I am, for me to introduce myself to the world.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I love it. Next up, April.
Hey. I joined this book because women are on a mission every day. Whether you are a mother, a single mother, you're an entrepreneur, or you just trying to get the bills paid, we are always on a mission. And I wanted to be a voice to empower those that wake up every day like me and keep it pushing. That's why I teamed up with these ladies.
I like that. Yes. Lord knows we need that push. Because I know when I be getting up in the morning, I'll be like, all right, let's get this together.
The struggle
So
be real
yes,
sometimes. I be saying
definitely.
Yes.
we need
Yes, it definitely does. Dr. Joe, can you tell us what was your reason for joining the project?
Wow, wow, wow. Let me tell you, I want to thank Tiffany D. Bell. She is a wonderful person. So that really, she's really one of my inspirational person. And I have met her. I've been on stages with her. I've been on her platform with the Success Women conference. So what made me choose this book is because even the title, affirmation of a woman on a mission. So I am a woman on a mission
That's
that
right.
helps
absolutely.
other women, to empower them, to motivate them, to inspire them, that not only could you pursue your dreams, you can pursue your passion as well. So that really why I'm really on this project, and with all these wonderful, powerful queens. So they helped me along the way. So that's really why I'm a part of the project.
Mm-hmm.
Right, absolutely. Yes, Tiffany is an awesome, awesome, awesome
Yes, she
person, and I swear
is.
I look up to her as well. I just met her this year, as far as me being an ambassador, along with Dr. Joe. So and listen, and I'm just most honored to actually be a contributing author as well. So
Absolutely.
my next question is, what was your chapters about, and why did you choose that specifically to talk about as your affirmation? We're gonna start with Dr. Joe.
Wow, wow. Well, my chapter is about faith, and how my faith was challenged. So I encourage other women
No.
I encourage other women to even stay in faith, and
Excuse
stay
me.
in faith, and finish in faith. So a lot of my trial and tribulations was where my faith was tested, when I had a lot of grieving in my family. Like my mama had passed away, then my auntie had passed away, then my mother-in-law had passed away, as well as my dad. So with that, a lot of time, like 2020 into 2021, my faith was really tested. And when I say my faith was tested, it was tested because I was in a grieving process where I questioned why certain things happen, but God had put it in me, and He made me understand that certain things happen because He wanted to happen. So it's because He wanted to
Mm.
empower me, wanted to inspire me, so that I can tell my story and empower other people, as well as women, men, children, as well as teenagers as well. So that is really what my chapter is about focusing on that faith and chiming in on that faith and keeping that faith within yourself.
Yes.
Right, absolutely. Yes. And you speak such truth, because grief is a very hard thing, and especially losing so
Absolutely.
many times, like you said, it makes you question a lot of things, and then you come back to
It's
just
hard to bounce
learning that
back
there's a
from.
lesson it's a lesson in it. So
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Next up, can we have Miss April tell us about your chapter, and why did you choose what you choose to write about for your affirmation?
I know. No, I chose to enlighten women like me because my life has been a lot of darkness. I've experienced a lot of trauma, and sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning for me. Sometimes mornings is painful, and you get so bogged down by the pain that you don't even see what's coming next. So I chose to bring some light, bring some positive energy to the queens that struggle like me, that know you got it in you to push it, but you don't see how. So I'm here to teach self love. I'm here to preach. You get up there and touch your dreams. You can get it. You can go. And if you come from the projects, you still got a message in you, queen, to keep it going.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I came from the
Absolutely.
projects, so
Asia
it was hard.
definitely understand that, because it's so many people out there that it's attached to your affirmation and to your same story, so it definitely will impact those that are struggling with the same thing. So make sure y'all go get that affirmation book.
That's
Next
right.
up, Adrian, can you please tell us what you wrote about and why?
Well, like I said earlier, I chose to write about discernment, about
Mhm.
particularly learning how to distinguish God's voice from all other voices. And that's so important for it was so important for me because when I was 26 years old, I was a brand new Christian, brand new mother. I didn't know God's voice from how they said Adam. I didn't know his voice from Adam, but I just knew he was, but I just didn't know how to discern whether or not he was talking to me. And I'm so glad she said projects because I grew up in San Francisco, California, straight from the projects, straight from the hood. So, but God, it doesn't matter where you came from. And what matters is where you are right now today and where he brought you from. And that's what I want people to, especially young women who came up like I did. I want them to know that you don't have to feel like you're less than or that you're some strange entity that came from the hood. No. God has a mission for you too. I'm a prime example of that. First of all, you got to learn his voice because that's what happened to me. I didn't know his voice. And because I didn't know his voice, I ended up doing things that took everything from me. My job, my car, my money, so many things, right? So over the years, I had to learn to know when God was talking to me. And so that my mission is I want to help other people understand that. That's it in a nutshell.
I feel you. Powerful words, Queen.
Yes, I totally agree. If I had to, say my part is contributing, I actually talked about healing. And my reason for talking about healing is the fact is that I had to go through the process because I actually had trauma as well. I went through domestic violence not once, but more than, two different relationships, but more than once. And, with that, it's just a way to impact people that, it takes time to heal and it doesn't happen overnight. But you got to have the faith. You got to have the faith over fear to step into that purpose. So that's what my mission of talking about healing. And I use the abbreviation, helping to empower amazing lives. And that's what I use for those affirmations as far as healing. Because the thing about it is I'm here to impact, empower, and inspire. So absolutely. And, this is what we here to do. It's like we all talked about different things, but it all coordinates in one circle. And that's kind of like the page that I'm broadcasting off, which is called Power in Your Voice, which that's what affirmation is doing for the women that get this book. It's the power in our voice to help inspire y'all on a mission. You know what I mean? So I love it.
Yes.
So my next question,
it's amazing.
Yes, absolutely. It is. And I just feel that everybody should have a copy. You know what I mean? You just might never know when you need to turn that page and need that inspiration, or you might wake up and just not having that morning. And it's like, okay, because you'll have some people like, I just can't do it today. Or you might have somebody that's contemplating suicide. You just never know what could be happening. You just
never know. Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I have totally been there. When you feel like death is better than what you're going through here, I've been there.
Wow.
Right. And I know a few people that's been there. So, it's real. And, like somebody that's going through domestic violence, they might think I'd rather die than to be alive than to be going through this trauma. So
I felt that. That was me.
It gets dark when you go through some things.
Really dark.
It gets real dark.
But praise God.
And it's like
praise God for the Holy Spirit.
I call it grace and mercy.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It gets really dark, especially, it just seems like you don't have no way out.
My next question to you is I know I heard some my next question to you is if you had to give somebody an empowerment message through the book, what message was you trying to give them? Like, what do you want them to get out of it? Like, what type of impact do you feel they should get from your message from this book? Anybody can start.
I'll go first.
Anybody. Dr. Joe.
You ain't call me first. I'll go first.
Okay.
No, the message I want my readers to get when they read my part, I just want them to know that their voices matter, that you matter, and you have to sometimes it's not selfish when you put yourself first. It's totally not. Sometimes you need to take a step back
Yes.
and focus on you because you cannot be the best at what you do if you are not the best version of you. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
chose to go the path
Right.
that I went.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, wow, that's powerful.
Yes, that's so
Mm,
true.
absolutely.
Yeah. So with
Adrian,
Well, I
was it?
want. Oh, me?
No, I couldn't because like it sounded like y'all breaking up. Like I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
if it's the internet connection, but it's like a whole gap
A
in between. But
pause.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's probably the
Yeah.
internet. Yeah, but anyway, my the message I want my ladies to get from um, my affirmation is that they don't have to feel bad about not listening to those around them, like especially the ones that because sometimes the people you love the most may be the very ones that's hurting you, and they may not
Yeah.
be
Right.
doing that on purpose, but they can tell you something that is damaging for you, and it's okay to say no. I'm not going to do that. I wish I would have done that when I was younger. I wish I would have had the power and the strength to say no, grandma, I'm not going to do that, but I didn't.
Yes.
I didn't, because I listened
Absolutely. I feel you on
you know
that.
what I'm saying? I didn't know how to say no, because I just thought, here I am going to save my grandmother and my mother. Only, but then learning later on that I couldn't do that. That was God's position, and I was in the wrong position. So the power to say no and don't feel bad about it. That's what I want them to get.
Yeah. I know I had to learn that boundary.
boundaries, yes,
Yes,
and no is a
boundaries.
complete sentence.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Absolutely. Dr. Joe.
From my chapter, the message I want to say is keep your faith, because you have
Mm,
your faith to even move you forward. You don't have to keep looking. You keep looking straight ahead without even turning from side to side. Don't even look where straight ahead without even staying on, because if you look straight ahead, you're going to stay on solid ground, because God's going to plant your feet on solid ground. So you're going to have that
mhm.
faith so that you can move forward, but you can just trust and believe what God has for you, what God has to plan for you, how he's going to develop your passion, how he's going to develop your mind. So with me, I want everybody to get that is keep your faith. No matter what happens
Yeah,
in your life, that's the time for you to tell
yeah,
your story through the faith that
that's
God
right.
has put in you.
Hmm. Amen.
Truth.
Yes. Amen to that. Listen,
Hmm.
impact, empower, and inspire. Y'all better go get that affirmation for women on a mission and stop playing. I will be dropping the link in the chat when I'm done with the show, but y'all make sure y'all go get that. I'm telling y'all, it is so much power in this book. You don't want to miss it. And there's so much you can
Hmm.
learn, and there's so much that can help impact you to be a better version of yourself or to understand things that you thought you was alone with. So I'm telling y'all, the
Hmm.
book is there. Go
Hmm.
get it. Now,
There's
is
so
that the
many
only?
women. Oh.
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Now, have y'all all, is this y'all first project as far as being in an anthropology, or have everybody's been on a different one besides that?
For
Oh.
I'm sorry, for me, it's I've been on many anthology projects, and most of them has number one bestseller. I'm gonna say all of them has the number one best-selling. So I've been on many projects. So this is not the first one for me, but it is totally different avenue. It was a wonderful project. I love these beautiful queens. They welcomed me in. I love Tiffany D. Bear. She is a wonderful person. So yeah, I've
Yeah.
been on many projects.
This is my first one. The first,
8 of this.
with a group of
Okay.
women. Yeah. Hmm.
How was your experience?
Being an author. Oh, like I said, it just opened my eyes to the power of a group, to the power of like-minded women, and to the power of just being able to get yourself out there in
Yeah.
more ways than
Right.
one.
Right.
And not only
Right.
through the book, through meeting people, through like I probably would have never have met you guys. You know what I'm saying? If I had not
Right.
been a part of this group of the book, of the project. So, and just being introduced to knowing that there are women out there who are just like me and who want to help and empower others just like I do. And it's a beautiful thing when each one try to help the other one and pull each other together. That's awesome. You just can't. I don't know where you can find that anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful.
Right. In April.
I
Is this your
co-authored
first
several.
project?
I co-authored several books, so it's just like I like being on with like-minded people that experience things that I can agree on and I can work with. You know what I'm saying? My mind goes in several different directions. I'm always writing. Writing is what I do, but it pulls your heartstring where you can group up with people that think like you and on your same wavelength.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Hi, Candice.
How are you doing, everybody?
Hello,
How are
Candice.
you?
Hi.
I had a little difficulty with my
Welcome
computer.
to.
Thank you for having me.
That seems to be the
Yeah,
issue tonight. Don't feel bad. It
yes,
might be the weather.
Yeah.
It might be the weather.
Yeah.
right. Well, yeah, I was kind of like, just skipping a little bit there, like when I was trying to get on a little bit, and then like I was finishing up eating too, so I was kind of a little bit. But I have an announcement though. I just got news that I got an award called the Stellar Business Award. So this is my first award.
Ooh.
So I
Okay.
started my business.
Congratulations.
Yay, girl.
Congratulations.
It's from Outer PR. Woo woo. I never expected to win one. I was just like, hey, I was working on my master's of science and entrepreneurship and gaming because it was a dual concentration, and which is awesome because I kind of combined both interests that I was doing because I was taking like different classes, and I'm like, oh, I like this, I'm like that, and they're like, Candy, you can combine stuff together. I'm like, yeah. So it kind of gave me some ideas how to start a business, and I never imagined just how the impact that it was going on choosing a caricature of myself, just the whole process, and making it as my logo, making my name brand, making which my show will become on for Zoom meetings with Candy. Been a little slow just because of COVID, and since I've had because I'm a mental disabled person, but never would I imagine this the impact that it's showed me, inner strength that I can accomplish
Mm.
something. And he guided me
Mm-hmm.
by classes. He kind of took me by the hand and just kind of said, "Hey, this is what you can do. Share it on social media. Once you get your website, get your logo, something to demonstrate what you have to offer."
Mm-hmm.
So it's just been an amazing journey. So
That is
thank you for
awesome.
having me with this affirmations.
It is
I
awesome.
fell in love.
It is
Yeah.
awesome to have you. Since you wasn't here for the first two questions, can you tell us what your affirmation was about and what impact would you want people to get out of it?
To be kind to people, and I just thought that really to give people like empowerment to people, just to just keep going with it, just keep going, don't hold back, something always will be good. I just the light of the tunnel, kind of how basically how I put it. That's
Mm-hmm.
not my exact words, but that's how I put it. So it just keep
That's
going.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
that's a great thing for people to know. To just keep
right,
going.
right. So
Yeah.
I've been through homelessness. I've had mental disability. I was clinically diagnosed in July of 2017. It started with me in like September, October in 2015. And I didn't want to admit like I had anything. So I was hearing voices, seeing visions. I was going crazy. And the voices would get loud, and there'd be all day and thing. I didn't want to admit that I had a problem. I didn't admit that it was holding me back from finishing my bachelor's. Um,
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy, right? And when I finally just felt like I couldn't sleep and I couldn't like do anything, I felt such a like an alien in my body, like it was controlling me. It's so weird. So I have
Wow.
high anxiety. That's what they found out what it was, and I'm like, I wish I was reported sooner. But
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying too. And as an affirmation, let the doctors figure it out. You feel
Yeah.
you sometimes it's a hospital bill or whatever, but it's worth every penny. This is
Yeah.
to find out, let them do their job, because you're not the only one to report this at all.
Mhm.
Right.
Millions of people that I found out joining groups and stuff that like other interests too, to help guide me and think about other things as well, and it's helped me
Yes.
be more successful in life. So, but
Mhm.
yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I mean, even if you have to be whether a police report or whatever, that you feel strange, or just reach out, because that was the best thing I ever did. And I found out
Wow.
I had seizures. I didn't know I was having seizures. I didn't know. So I had the mental disorder.
Wow.
I didn't know. I thought, it was just something. I was kind of scared. I didn't. It's just like, oh, I'm the only one who experiences this. Oh, I'm just the only one who is crazy. I'm the only one who just sees stuff. It's just weird. But now it's just more manageable. And I didn't know about the seizures. I didn't know it caused all that stuff. I didn't know what I was experiencing. I didn't know what I was experiencing was seizures. So it's been
Wow.
uh, this book that we co-written. It's been such a
Mm-hmm.
blessing to my life because it's showed me hope and careness and
Right.
kindness, and that
Mhm.
people these daily affirmations. I hope it inspires other people as well and brings joy and
Mhm.
helps them
Mhm.
with whatever struggle they're going through, whatever obstacle they want to go around or over, whatever. I hope it helps them. Honestly, I hope so.
Yes.
Yes. And we all in agreement with this book being powerful,
Mhm.
impactful, and
Right.
motivational. So
Right.
absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Hallelujah. That's right.
Yes.
So my next question for you guys is, if we all have that entrepreneur hat on, and there's a lot of people that wants to start a business, or they're looking to start a business, or they're in the venture of even being an author. What advice could you give them to start, or some gems to help them start a business, or even just becoming an author? We're going to start with Dr. Joe.
Wow. As we my inspirational with Dr. Nikki and Tiffany D. Bell, they always have talked about putting God first in everything you do. So if you have God first in everything you do, your business will flourish. So you have to really put that passion involved and then God involved. And when you put God first, that passion, you already have the passion. God will also make your business flourish. So what I
Mhm.
tell people is put God first no matter what.
Yes.
All righty. Yes, ma'am. April.
Hey, my gem that I want to share with you guys today is you have to invest in yourself. You get out of your business what you put in
Yes.
your business. So take the moment. Don't try to
Yeah.
do the shortcuts because you're not going to get the outcome that you want.
Mm-mm.
So invest in yourself is the key.
That's
Right.
so true.
Adrian.
My gem is to make sure that you surround yourself with like-minded people, because you
That's
are,
facts.
there's a saying that says you are the sum total of the five people that you hang with, or something like that. I probably messed it all up, but if you hang with broke people, you will probably be the five broke people. You're gonna be the sixth broke person.
Yes.
But if you want to be if you want to be successful in something, anything, attaining anything, you need to be with people who are going on that same
Yes.
lane, because they'll
Right.
pull
I
you
so
up.
feel that.
Eh, You know what I mean? They'll pull you up, especially if you
Yeah.
have someone that's already have obtained what you are trying to obtain. That's why I love being with Tiffany Bell and Tina Ramsey. I don't know if you guys know her, but
Yeah.
they're where I want to be.
Right.
Very
Right.
awesome
So
people.
Right.
yes.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Candice, do you want to give a drop of
Sure.
gem?
Absolutely. My jam is to, well, like I said, I went to school. I went to University of Advancing Technology for entrepreneurship. Take some free classes. Go to like websites like
Mm.
edx.org or even Coursera, because that'll kind of pique your interest, and you can kind of take classes in what you're interested in, and it kind of gives some ideas, kind of like a springboard, and kind of actually, give you some free ideas. You never know. And then if you want to pursue that particular avenue, then yeah, of course you have to spend some money to make money, but that was the best thing I ever did, was take some free courses and just kind of say, hey, this is what kind of interests me. Because when I did like my associates and my bachelor's, I was interested in being an archaeologist, so way different than being an entrepreneur and gaming enthusiast, but and game maker, an inventor. But it's been so crazy, But that's the best thing I could offer, is just get on the internet, and just go in that little magnifying glass and search, what you're interested in, and see kind of like what piques your interest. And then there's Face Group, with like-minded people, as you guys were mentioning as well. So that was the best thing.
Yes. I would say my gym, because I tell people all the time, don't be afraid to get uncomfortable. A lot of times we sit in a comfortable spot and fear the unknown. So in order for you to move and, to get to other levels, you got to get uncomfortable and shift your mindset and all those good things, because all that plays a part. Because if you have the same mind, you continue to do the same things, you continue to run in the same cycle. So
that's right.
That's my gym for everybody.
You get comfortable, you get complacent.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Indeed.
Right.
Yeah. You definitely do. It becomes like a stagnation. It's you just come.
And God doesn't want us doing that.
Right.
No, he prods us, get up,
he loves to shake it up. He'll shake it up.
That's right, he does.
No doubt.
He'd be like, hold on, wait a minute. Let me check that. Now I don't want you to do that. I want you over here. But absolutely.
This is not what I told you to go. So you see,
that's
you right here taking a rest. No.
That's right. That's right.
Right. So my question is now, if you had to, because did everybody read the full book yet?
No.
I gotta give him a copy.
I haven't even got my copy yet.
Me neither. I have to give him mine too. But my question was going to ask you, what was your favorite affirmation in there? But what I can change the question to is, do you have a particular affirmation that you use now to help you, like, get you going in the morning? If it's an affirmation, a scripture, a song, like what is your go-to? And we'll start with April.
Ooh, look, I wasn't even ready.
What's that go-to to get you going in the morning?
No, you guys, I have 1,000 hats on, you know what I'm saying? I am a mother, a grandmother, a wife, so I work a full-time job. I have a nonprofit as well as I'm an author. So my go-to affirmation for myself is self-care. It's the best care. So I have to take at least 30 minutes out of my day for some personal me, undisturbed me time. I don't care if you go in your room and lay on your bed and look at the ceiling for 30 minutes. You have to process your time. Listen, I'm truthfully. You got to process your day. You have to let your day process. You have to digress from everything, because if you don't, you're going to burn yourself out.
Yes,
so self-care is the best care. They're gonna keep it light for you. I promise you're gonna be light.
Listen. That's the truth though. Like, it's light, but it's heavy, because some people can't. Well, they choose not to carve out the time. They drive themselves in the ground, deep, going. But then mentally, that actually causes you not taking care of yourself. How you gonna take care of everybody else? Like you said, you're a mother.
You can't be
the best at what you do if you ain't the best version of you.
No, you can't.
I'll be like, it's my 30 minutes undisturbed me time. Don't bother me.
Listen,
I don't care what you want to eat. I don't care nothing.
I have to take my kids at school. Mine is wrong. I got a 10 and 11-year-old, and they're like, "No, mommy, you don't get no time." Yeah, I do.
My oldest daughter,
I'm in empty nest.
My oldest daughter just turned 27 today. I have 4 grandbabies. I can be like, don't call my phone. They're gonna be bleeding down and going to jail. Don't call my phone.
I am. Feel you.
Right. So, Dr. Joe, what's your go-to?
My go-to, for me, I have a plethora affirmation, but mine is start in faith, stay in faith, finish in faith, and I'm going to focus my faith.
Okay.
Yes, I like that.
Amen.
Yes, I like that. Candice, what's your go-to?
To keep on going. Don't stop loving what you do. Just find something else to concentrate on or to think about. Just you keep on going, girl. Let's go. Let's make it change. Let's change the world one, step at a time. Even if it's just the smallest speck. Let's go.
I love it.
Yes.
Adrienne.
Got to keep it pushing.
Yes.
I
That's
have
a song I
have
listen to
so
in the morning.
many.
Right.
Yes. I have so many, but one of the my favorite comes from the Bible. It's 1 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be self-controlled and alert. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour." And the reason why I like that one is because he loves for us to get our minds on everything else but God, right? So that goes along with my mission to help people to discern God's voice, because Satan is always whispering in our ears, telling us we're no good. You're from the projects. You ain't nothing. How you go homeschool your kids? I heard that all my life. Who you think you are? You don't have this. You came from he is always looking to shake us and make us feel like we're nothing, talking to us all the time. So that's that. Just make sure you can remember that. Don't ever forget. I'm always trying to preach, but that's what I'm sorry, but
I don't
I'm
mind.
preaching,
Go
but-
ahead. Get on your soapbox. Get on your soapbox.
We better turn this thing into a sermon.
I know. I have to stop.
Grab that soapbox and go.
I was like, you didn't get me on here to preach, but that's my go-to. That's one of my go-to.
Listen.
Yes, and like the ladies have already said, I have to have my me time in the morning. I get up early in the morning because, like I said, I homeschool, and my kids get up at 8. If I don't get up before them, I will have no me time, and then I'm a mad woman all day long.
Listen.
Right?
I definitely feel you on that. I would say my go-to, and I had with this, I had to keep telling myself that, you're great. You got this, and I'm proud of you because of the trauma that I've been through, because you had somebody that told you wasn't worth nothing or told you ain't going to be nothing. And, just all the other name calling and everything else that came with it.
Yes.
And then with me, I have to remember that despite of the diagnoses that I have to keep pushing for my kids. I have to get up and get going because somebody's attached to that story and that message and that motivation I'm going to deliver. So I have to foresee the fact that, this is bigger than me.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Absolutely. Yes.
So that's my go-to.
That's right.
I was
Powerful queen.
I was going to add to that. When my grandpa, he got cancer, and before he passed away, he said, I got to get up and feed the cows every morning. I got to get up and do it. That was his motivation, getting up.
Yes.
He would vomit, everything. And, it was something anybody could do. And he would drink ensure to, keep his health up and stuff. But his go-to thing, I got to feed those cows. I got to do something.
That was the motivation, to feed the cows.
Purpose.
Right, feed the cows.
His purpose.
Yeah. So I was so inspired by his strength and his faithfulness to his family. He thought about his family, and he worked for because they had 6 kids. Him and my grandma. My mom was one of them, and it's just amazing just how much they love each other. And we used to get along. Get together, family gatherings, and Christmas. It was when everybody comes together, and that's what. Joy, that's what the time to be together is about.
Yes, indeed.
So, ladies, I'm gonna give each of y'all a chance to tell people how to find y'all, how to connect with y'all, and anything else you might want to say to them before we end the night. So we'll start with Dr. Joe.
I am Dr. Joe on all social media. You can reach me at Dr. Joe Harris. On LinkedIn is Dr. Josephine Harris. I am also on Clubhouse as Dr. Joe Harris with the Herpreneur Network. I'm also getting ready to be a part of the Sean Tour leadership tour experience. So that's happening in February, and I'm looking for speakers because mental health is coming up in May. So I'll be looking for speakers to do the mental health summit with me, to speak on the mental health summit. So that'll be going on and all that. So I'm looking for speakers for that, and that's me.
Thank you.
And we have Adrienne tell us how to connect with you and stuff like that.
Okay, I am Adrian Brown, known as the homeschool mom of 8 on Instagram, and that's also the name of my website. And on Facebook, I'm the practical mama. So I have different names, but it's still the same person. One thing I would like to tell you about is that the affirmation that I put in the book goes along with a book, a little Bible study that I wrote. Y'all can see that a little bit, can't you? It's called Voices.
Yeah.
Voices.
Oh, I see it.
And you can get this. You can get this on Amazon. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a lady with lipsticks.
Yeah, you see that? It's called Voices.
Yeah.
That's what my affirmation is all about. Voices. The voices we're hearing up here, right? That's
Right?
my
Yes.
go-to right there. Because we have to be able to know, hey, get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Right.
You know. Seriously.
And that's they have the mental health right here.
That's right.
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 So, go to Amazon and get my book. You can go to my website and you'll see all of my books on my website. And it's called Homeschool Mom of 8. Okay.
Candice, can you tell them how to connect with you if they want to follow or connect with you, or anything?
Sure. I go by Glacia 2002. That's GLACIA 2002. I'm on all the social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and you can find my website gilliganproductsllc.threadless.com. Thank you.
Nice. And Miss April.
You can find your girl, #+size author bae, all across social media. I'm on Facebook and Instagram as the author April M. Jackson Hunter. I am on Twitter as Mercedes Closet. I am on TikTok as the author April M. Jackson Hunter, and YouTube #+size author bae. And you guys can find this wonderful book, Affirmations for a Woman on a Mission, as well as my personal fictional version of my life with domestic violence on www.aprilmjacksonhunter.com. You guys can find all the information you need to know about my nonprofit, Mercedes Closet Inc., at www.mercedescloset.com.
All right now. Listen, y'all know y'all gonna have to write all that. Look, y'all need to go to after y'all done and get off the live stream. Y'all know y'all gonna need to go write all that into there so people can actually find y'all. They're gonna be like, hold on, what they said?
What? I know. Like, what?
You know how it goes. Like, we'll hear it, but until we see it, we're like, oh, all right, that's what she had said right there. So make sure y'all go to the live stream later and go back on the replay and drop that in there for them so they can follow you and contact with you. You never know. Network. You never know who might need to reach out to you. So as always, I need each one of y'all to leave someone a nice word or a nice saying to inspire them for the weekend and into the next week. So we want to start with April 1st.
See how you be catching me off guard? Okay.
I sure do.
Okay. Hey, queens. Look yourself in the mirror. You got this. It is 2022. We're on a mission. We're going to keep it pushing. Self-care is the best care. And it's all about you in 22.
Hey, now. Adrienne.
Hello, everyone listening. I'm pray that you all enjoy what we had to say here tonight. And I just want to let you know, be encouraged. Don't give up. Those voices that you're hearing in your head don't have to be there. Just remember, you can learn to discern the correct voice to listen to. And I'll see you soon. Bye.
Candice.
Mine is to share the love. Just spread a little kindness to everybody. And Mine is mostly about like animal organizations and charities, and just help somebody out.
Yeah.
Dr. Joe.
Mine is keep looking straight ahead. Don't turn to the left or don't turn to the right. Keep your foot on solid ground, and God will prevail with what you have passion about.
Yes.
Listen,
Absolutely.
this has been awesome conversation. I appreciate all y'all wonderful ladies for coming on the platform of actually today it was Powering Your Voice. So I enjoyed y'all and I love y'all and y'all must stay connected, please, because
Yes.
y'all stay connected to keep
Absolutely.
networking.
You ladies are
And everybody,
awesome.
Thank you.
yes,
I love all of
everybody, make sure
Thank you for
y'all
having
go.
me.
Y'all make sure y'all pick up the book, The Affirmation for Women on a Mission. I will be putting the link in the bio in the screen. So make sure y'all get the book and y'all can choose any author that y'all want to buy from. We all are listed on the page. And you have their links as well because they're going to drop it in there for you to go and see them, to purchase from them as well. As always, this has been Sheena, your author of The Mask Behind the Mask, Unveil the Broken Pieces of the Mask, and soon to be the children's book, Empowering Me. I am the lady behind the mask. As always, y'all can find me on all my platforms as escadine@gmail.com, which is my email. My website is www.theladybehindthemask.com. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as Sheena Goodine Author, and all the rest of my platforms as Sheena Unmasking Motivation. I thank you as always. Share, like this broadcast, and share it with somebody you didn't might know that might needs the affirmation or the empowerment. We thank you, and y'all have a blessed night. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
So what?
Bye. Good night.
So what? Kill me. Why you trying to tell your location before you call the police, bro? Okay, so what you doing?
I know it's over, but the last goodbye.
Best friend. We need to say deuces to the disrespect. We need to say deuces to the unfaithfulness. We need to say deuces to the women or the man that don't know or understand our value. Throw those two fingers up to the people that can't love you right. Throw those two fingers up to the people that don't support you when you're down. Throw those two fingers up to the people that don't appreciate you in your work. Yes, we desire the ones that attracted to us. And yes, we desire the ones that don't mean us no good. Yes, we desire the one that brings us a lot of adventure. But you have to say deuces to the ones that do not do you right.